So there's definitely some concerns from our company and partners that there could be some federal issues coming down the lane.
Local pot shops prepare for a crackdown from federal drug agents despite the legalization of recreational marijuana. But state lawmakers are fighting to protect the industry's rights when Democratic Assemblyman wants to make California a sanctuary state for pot.
Which means federal authorities would need a court order to bust a dispensary or marijuana grow. The question is, how will the law prevent illegal shops from getting away with it? CBS 13's Lamore Abrams is getting answers on how the state plans to shield Californians from the feds.
The proposed law would allow marijuana dispensaries like this one to continue selling cannabis to anyone 21 and older without fear of being raided by the feds.
There's some anxiety every day.
Cannabis may now be legal in California, and business here at River City, Phoenix at an all-time high.
We've gone from probably 300-400 patients a day to maybe 500 or 600.
But Matt Zeberg fears federal drug agents could still come into his thriving Sacramento shop and take it all away.
Any day you could just come, they could probably come to your front door and close everything down.
U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is threatening to do just that. Last week he rescinded an Obama-era policy allowing marijuana to be sold without federal prosecution. Now, State Assemblyman Reggie Jones-Sawyer is determined to stop the feds with a sanctuary pot bill.
Local law enforcement should not waste their resources on going into legal, state, and local cannabis establishments.
It would work like California's sanctuary state law, which shields illegal immigrants from federal immigration agents. The only difference here, local and state law enforcement would be barred from helping federal drug agents. Without a court order, the feds would not be able to arrest people complying with state marijuana laws. But would they still go after illegal pot shops?
We will not inhibit that in any way. In fact, I've added special precautions in my bill to ensure that local law enforcement does, in fact, close down the illegal marijuana operations.
Anti-marijuana activists are gearing up for a new fight.
What it's going to take in California, they've got to bring out the National Guard and allocate millions of dollars to begin the cleanup.
Carla Lowe says that would take a lot of money, and the feds haven't announced their enforcement plan quite yet.
I believe the state of California has set up really good regulations and procedures. I'm hoping that that is enough to not get pursued.
Back at the legislature, the bill is now moving through both houses, and advocates are confident the governor will sign it if it gets to his desk.
Lamore, thanks. Let's dive deeper into this. Are federal prosecutors free to ignore Attorney General Jeff Sessions' rescinding of the Obama-era policy? In short, yes. U.S. attorneys in federal districts around the country have discretion to continue to focus their resources elsewhere and to not bring marijuana cases. But it's still unknown how President Trump's Justice Department will handle the new policy in practice. But Sessions has the power to get rid of DAs who refuse to enforce the law and replace them with someone who will.